Yeah, I know a lot of y'all out there hate Keith Thurman. Y'all feel like Keith Thurman blew it when he had the shot and he was avoiding Earl and just throw Keith Thurman in the trash. Like Keith Thurman isn't a historic welterweight. We have to stop disrespecting people who put in legendary work. Everybody will give Bud 1,000 flowers, but Keith Thurman has a better resume than Crawford. Y'all get so stuck on these made up belts that y'all don't pay attention to the real thing. Like if you took away the belts and nothing else mattered, the only thing that would matter is who did the person fight in boxing. And Keith Thurman has a better resume than Bud Crawford. So in Earl isn't following Floyd Mayweather's blueprint. Earl is following Keith Thurman's blueprint to success. Everybody Keith Thurman fought, from Bundu to Sean Porter to Danny Garcia, now to Manny Pacquiao. He's following Keith Thurman's blueprint to success. So even though Keith Thurman avoided him, he still owes Keith Thurman the most accomplished welterweight a fight. You cannot leave the division, even more important than Bud, without seeing Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, Earl Spence. You see the build up for Pacquiao, Spence is nothing. Him and Porter was good, but him and Keith Thurman, this would be the first. Like Sean Porter just kind of rubbed him the wrong way, but Keith Thurman will be his first personal fight, kind of like Charlo Harrison, how they got very personal. And we need to see how does Spence handle a real personal, because it's deeper than boxing now. How he talks about Thurman, you just hear the hate. Like Thurman said, he's sipping on a lot of haterade when it comes to Keith Thurman, and that's because he's trying to stand in Thurman's shoes without ever having to see Thurman. Was Thurman wrong? Did Thurman do wrong? Yes, he did. But now you in position, and you can still spin back, get busy, and then leave it on. Finish them the right way. You don't finish them by avoiding them. You finish them by getting in that ring. The same thing we say about Charlo and Andrade. Yes, wrong things were done, but this is the sport of boxing. And the more you don't like each other, the better show it is for the fans. I mean, it's cool when it's just competition. It's cool when it's just a sport, but it's different when it's something else there. So we want to see that. We want Keith Thurman. I know it's a lot of Spence fans that say, "Oh no, forget Thurman," but deep down, if he leads this division without fighting Keith Thurman, he's did himself a great disservice as far as legacy. You cannot leave 147 Earl Spence without seeing Keith One Town Thurman. You taking his blueprint to success. So at the end of the road, make sure you see him. He's more accomplished than Bud Crawford. He sold more on pay per view than Bud Crawford. It wasn't a flop with Pacquiao, and he seems to be rededicating himself to the sport. So if he's saying and he's calling for it, give him what he's calling for and finish him off. If you can finish Pacquiao and finish Thurman, and then go take care of the rest of your work, what a career! Don't shortchange yourself based on a super emotional decision. Trap Media, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.